Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Cooling Down Assassination Challenge in Chongqing. And before we get into the video, I just want to make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. And a big thank you to Square Enix and IO Interactive for giving me free early access to the game. If you've missed any challenges that I've covered so far in Chongqing, there will be a playlist in the description of all the challenges that I've covered so far. But for this particular challenge, we're going to start on the Riverside Walkway, which is unlocked at Mastery level 3 or 4. Don't remember which one. But yeah, that's where we're going to start. We're going to bring along a lockpick. You should have one unlocked by now because this is the 4th map. But yeah, either way, let's get into it. So what we need to do is get to the lab area. And the fastest way to getting there is going to be by coming up these steps right here. This is why I told you to start in this location because it's just so close to the lab. There's no really reason not to, especially when it's only at an early mastery level anyway. So we need to jump down here. We're just going to wait for the woman to look away first. So she turns, looks up, and then she will turn back left, and that's when you want to drop. So the code on the door is 0118. Now we can enter the lab. Once you go down the stairs, there's going to be a door to your left. You want to head in there. We're going to get our camera ready because we're going to need to go through some vents. So go and open that.
If you use your camera, you can hack that panel.
Stay crouched as you run through here. Grab the dongle. Just going to wait for the security guard to move out of the way. Going to run past him. Now we need to go and get ourselves a tier 2 dongle. And there's going to be one in the room just ahead of us. Now there's going to be a guy that's walking towards you. So you can either do two things. You can either rush and get in there quickly before he actually breaches the bottle of water. Or you can just wait like I am. And make sure you are doing this nice and safely. So once he's finished, he's going to go and talk to the security guard. But he's going to have his back to us. Go ahead and hack the door.
Security protocol overruled.
Grab the dongle. And now we can get through this door right here. Once we've hacked this door, we can now go down the stairs. There's going to be a door right in front of you. Go through there. Turn left, go through the vent. Watch out for the guy in the room. So we just stayed behind the wall as we were hacking that so he doesn't spot us. Now we can climb down the ladder. Go and grab the the screwdriver that's on the floor. That will allow us to get access to the tier 3 level here. And now we're going to go and get a nice disguise so we can, roam around the lab nice and freely. There's a guard there on the left, but we don't want to take his disguise because we are going to get spotted if we take him. You can do the suit only if you want to, as I'm going to show you an example of me doing that. So I'm just going to pass through here. So if you didn't want to do this suit only, you could just wait at that little fuse at the right. And then just trigger that when the guard comes near you. But either way, once you've got the disguise, or if you're doing it suit only, just get through to this area. And we need to enter the room. We need to do a series of things in this room before we trigger anything else. And it's going to involve a little bit of waiting around as well. So we're going to turn on this frosted glass. And just need to hang around for a little bit. Just collect all the things that are in the room. There's a screwdriver on there as well. But yeah, you do need to wait just before she comes into the room before we actually trigger anything. So for the benefit of the video, I will skip ahead for that. So let's just skip. So just before she comes into the room, you want to use this terminal right here. And then go ahead and fire a Jeremy bolt. And then once you've done that, just get out of there, go back into the vents. We're now going to make our way to the data core, because that's where she's going to head next. And then, because we've fired Jeremy Bolt, she's going to be by herself, and a guard is not going to be with her. So if we had a disguise, it would be a lot easier to get through this section, but because we're in our suit at the moment, we can just time the movements right. So if the guard is to your left, you can now exit the vent and come over to here where I am. Get through this vent with your screwdriver. And then make your way all the way around this little vent tunnel here. Eventually you'll come to a vent on your left, as you'll see on your minimap, and that will take you into the data core. What I would recommend doing as well is firing Shannon, because she will no longer be there to have eyeballs on the situation. So it might have made it easier if you fired her as well. But at the time, I didn't think about it. And you're not in too much of a risk because you can easily time it anyway. Because she comes to the window and then she goes up to the left. So if you see the enforcer in front of me, that's Sharon Reed. She'll walk over to the left where she is now, and then she'll walk to the window. There's Jeremy, who's just been fired. Jeremy Bolt. He is going to go and talk to Imogen's personal bodyguard now. So Imogen Royce is going to come down into the data core by herself, and that's going to give us the opportunity to complete the cooling down challenge. Okay, yeah, this is relatively straightforward once you can get into the data core.
We can't access the core before both
So this is
targets are
Sharon
dead.
Reed here.
47.
She's going to move over to the left. We're just getting into position so when Imogen Royce does come into the data core, she doesn't actually see us. Alright. So once she uses the terminal, she will go and lean over the railing. So again, there's Sharon Reed on the left. We're just going to wait for her to move out of the way. Just keep an eye on the left side of your screen. God damn it. As soon as she moves, make your move.
Good.
Okay, now she's moved out of the way. The target is going to move over towards the railing, and that gives us the small window of quickly going over to shove her over the ledge. And that will complete the cooling down challenge.
Good, that's
for
Imogen Royce
Chongqing.
down. Take care of
There we
Hush,
go.
and we can get to the
It's
core.
just as easy as that. So hopefully that has helped you out. If you're using the guard disguise, it will be even more easier because there'll be no enforcers. But that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do the cooling down challenge. So hopefully that's helped you out. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and hit the drop of a like on the video if it did help. And yeah, consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. Also, there's a playlist in the description of all the challenges that I've covered so far for Chongqing. Yeah, subscribe if you are brand new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.